In your opinion, what are the pros and cons of shale gas drilling for the environment, for the local community, and for the state of Pennsylvania, and for the United States economy?
Well, as far as the environment goes, it kind of goes without saying. In order to get to the natural gas, we have to do a lot of clearing of land. Now, whether or not, say, 10, 15 years from now, they want to start rebuilding that environment naturally, I'm all for it. I say that it would be a good show of faith to go in, harvest the materials we need, and then try and put it back to its natural state. As far as the community, I've heard a lot of different opinions in the times that I've traveled with the company. Some were good and some were bad. The drilling operations, they bring in a lot of jobs. They bring in a lot of money to the community. Sometimes when you have different people from different parts of the country, you kind of cross that cultural boundary.
Did you have a lot of co-workers who were not from Pennsylvania?
We were. I would say probably about 75% of my company was made up of out-of-state workers. A lot of them came from the far west and from the south, anywhere from Mississippi to Colorado.
Then how did it give jobs to the local community?
We needed, the company needed workers that could be on site and close. They needed workers that were close to the site for many different reasons. As far as availability, it was definitely cheaper to hire local workers rather than to fly workers from out of state.
In what other ways did the shale gas drilling help the economy of the local area?
It gave business, the local community got good business from the visiting workers. I mean, we were in a different location just about every other month. We were in a different part of the state. So, and that happened all over the state. It wasn't just the drilling company. It was the other companies that were associated with the Marcellus Shale project. So, and they would go to these areas, and like I said, it was different people bringing in either good business, bad business. It had a lot of various different effects on the local economies.
And what do you mean by giving business? Can you give a few examples?
Some hotels where they got great business housing the different companies. If there wasn't enough room on site, they would put their workers in hotels. Some of the different parts of the state, the hotels weren't very large. Therefore, the business was bad, because if you only had 100 rooms and the company was taking up 100 of those rooms for the month, I'm sure that business lost money during that time period.
And also some business for local restaurants and supermarkets and drugstores.
Yeah, they got a lot of business, the neighboring areas. One site we were on, there was a truck stop about 2 minutes away from the location. I do remember just about everybody on location would go there for dinner. I think we did that about a week consistently. I'm sure that was good business for them. So.